Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about Monday Night Raw tonight. I want to get to some announcements on this show, then I'll talk about the actual show. I thought it was a solid show. It was just a solid go-home show for Night of Champions this weekend. There's some announcements with this. Well, AJ Styles versus Dominic has been took off the card. I don't know if it's because either AJ or Dominic didn't want to go over to Saudi, with all the stuff stuff happening in the world right now. So I don't know who didn't want to go overseas. I don't know. It sucks it's not going to be in the card, but I'm sure it sucks it's not going to be in the card because I thought it would have been a banger. And it's a championship match. But I don't know. I don't think it's a legit injury. Or either one is concerned about the situation and is uncomfortable to go either AJ or Dominic. But, I support any wrestler that doesn't want to fly to the Middle East right now. If that is the reason, and it's not and it's just not an injury, I don't know. Maybe AJ did too, because he had a shitty trip experience once. And I don't think Dominic's injured. So, I don't know. So, it was down to 4 matches. I think there's, 5 or 6 now? There's 2 matches added? Dominic and AJ Styles is off the card, so... But... there's been more matches added. Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn. If I say I want Karrion Kross to wrestle more, yes. But at Night of Champions. Where's the championship that's defended here? Because obviously you got your King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. They receive a championship match at SummerSlam. Then you got Cena and Punk, Fatu and Solo. Solo, whatever. But this is just like, what are we doing here, ladies and gentlemen? SmackDown looks like the Night of Champions than the actual bigger show. There's 3 title matches on SmackDown, and there's 2 on Night of Champions. I'm not complaining just to complaining. It's called Night of Champions. 2 championship matches on a show called Night of Champions. Night of Champions. And there's 2 title matches. Oh boy, what else? Is Raquel and Rhea, in a street fight on the show too? People are saying that. Is that official? This isn't, that great of a card, I'm not gonna lie. Randy Orton and Cody's good. Cena and Punk. But Kross and Sami Zayn should be a solid match, but it's not a pay-per-view worthy match. Jacob Fatu and Solo. I love Jacob Fatu, but Solo, this card is up and down. There's stuff I like, some stuff I don't. To be honest. And this is, in mind you, this is at 1 p.m. Eastern. But Night of Champions with 2 championship matches, dude, kind of ridiculous. SmackDown literally looks like the bigger card. That's just kind of my opinion on it. There's a match that's took off and a match that's announced tonight. I don't know. It's every time there's a Saudi show on deck, you can just feel WWE wants to get it over with. I don't know, the build feels uninspired. And I get there's injuries as well. And either AJ or Dominic, maybe both of them, didn't want to go to Saudi. There's also injuries kind of affecting it. But, this, my opinion as well, Rhea and Raquel might be maybe official for Night of Champions in a street fight. But I swear Adam Pearce said Night of Champions, so. But there's like a 1-second clip said Night of Champions. Rhea said sure, or something like that. If this is actually wrestling, match that's official, that's another non-title match. And the best we can see with the women's champion, mind you, gets 25 seconds backstage every week. Another non-title match, if this is true, called at the Premium Live event called Night of Champions. But yes, we can't get Io on the show, or Tiffany Stratton. Can't get one of those two on the show. Another huge L right there. Can't have Io and Tiffany on the big pay-per-view. But yeah, those are some of the matches that are official. I'm assuming Rhea and Raquel's official. Oh, and it actually is official. They put the official graphic. There's actually 6 matches, so. And maybe this could be good. I just don't, care for it. So, let's get to Raw here. That's about the first 6 minutes of me talking about some of the matches. Matches took off, some matches added to Night of Champions. So, let's get the actual show. I don't know what to rate it. I thought it was a solid go-home show. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I thought it was a pretty solid show tonight for go-home. So let's start off. Seth Rollins, his faction opens the show. He cooked the crowd. Basically saying, you don't know what you guys want, but I don't know. I'm just not. I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling this faction. The promos are fine. But I mean, he also did have a point where the live crowds don't know what they want. I mean, they want tables. That's about it. They go to the shows to eat. But I mean, it was a whatever. I mean, it was a solid promo. I mean, I don't really know what much more to add. Except, what's the name of this faction? I don't know what to call it. Seth Rollins' faction? After all that promo, and he still hasn't given us a name for his group that's been running around since the Raw after Mania. Let it play out when we're 2 months in. You can say, oh, don't watch it then. Well, I would like to know what what is the name of this faction? I mean, I'm not sure it needs a name, but I would like to know if they're going to add one or not. But I don't know about this faction, man. I thought Braun Breaker was doing better on his own. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I guess they don't need a name, but, I just don't know how to feel about it. It was good. It was a solid promo. It just feels like kind of the same stuff with this group every week. The faction just isn't hitting for me right now. Penta versus Braun Breaker was a great match. They cut 2 great wrestlers, and Braun Breaker obviously gets the win. Hits the mid-air spear, which was great, and gets the win over Penta. AJ Styles obviously backstage segment with Adam Pearce. Obviously, telling AJ the match for Dominic at Night of Champions has been postponed. I'm sure this is going to happen. I don't know when, but I'm sure this match will happen. Maybe down the line. What happened next? Goldberg has an exclusive interview. I'm just going to be glad when this is over with, Goldberg has his last match. I don't really know what much more. I really didn't pay attention to this, I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, he had an exclusive interview with Maggle Cole. Maggle. What else happened? Queen of the Ring, Jade Cargill versus Roxanne. I like Jade Cargill, but she just isn't good, man. She just isn't good in the ring. I would have rather seen Roxanne and Asuka. I just felt that'd be a way better match. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was it was meh. I just don't think Jade Cargill will ever be that great of a wrestler. It was a decent match, I guess. She's, I guess, kind of improved. I just don't think she'll ever be truly good. I mean, it was solid until it was her time to take over for the finish. I'll never understand, out of every AEW signee, she's the one to skip NXT. When it was going enough, when Roxanne was directing, it fell apart really quickly when Jade had to do her part. It was just not, Jade couldn't really make the energy or impact required in this, man. Like, didn't expect a 10 out of 10 match, but like, she's just not great. Like, what is their obsession with her? I mean, Asuka would probably beat Roxanne anyways, but I would rather see that match more, to be honest. She wrestles with more confidence, but she just has no foundation. It's very clunky. But I love Roxanne, though. But I swear to God, they better have Asuka win this shit. I don't even hate Jade Cargill. I just want Asuka and Io at SummerSlam. What else happened? Obviously, Gunther had a promo, absolutely cooked. Old bird. Fucking love Gunther. The Ring General. Really good, such a good wrestler, and great on the mic. And Sami Zayn carrying across another backstage segment. He kind of just says the same thing every week to Sami Zayn. It's like the missionary, over and over and over. But, you know, it's kind of on Triple H as well. He's just stuck here until he actually does something. Well, I guess he's going to be wrestling Night of Champions. But it's really the same shit, I feel like. Like, it's basically fucking rage bait. Like, I'm not gonna lie, freaking rage bait gimmick is hilarious. Imagine somebody walking up to you every week saying, "Hey, you a bitch, man." The freaking rage bait gimmick. Sheamus and Rusev had a backstage segment. I can't wait for that to start. It's gonna be a fucking banger. Banger, banger, banger. Becky Lynch retains over Bayley in a very great match. Finish aside, I thought it was a very good match. I mean, obviously it sets up probably a triple threat match for Evolution with Lyra, Becky, and Bayley. It was a very weird choice for a finish, but it sets up the triple threat, but I felt they could have done it in a much better way. But Becky's in, I like her in-ring work better when she's a heel. I don't know why. I just like it better when she's a heel. The finish aside was a very good match, but Lyra, Becky, and Bayley will be the main event. Or probably the Evolution main event and triple threat. But it's one of the few stories which has legit natural progression every week. It doesn't leave you scratching your head at what's happening. You basically know what's going to happen. Pretty much desperately wanted this women's IC title needed. There's actually a sense of point A, point B, to point C with this one. I like it a lot. It's been really good. I mean, they didn't make Lyra look kind of stupid. I mean, it gets to the triple threat, sure, but it could have been much better. But the finish sucked, but the match was great. Penta attacked Jay Gable backstage. Rhea and Raquel brawled in the ring, got put through a table. I guess this isn't going to be at Evolution like I thought it would, but they added a stipulation to this, but I don't even know if it'll be that great either. But Roxanne helped Raquel, so I assume that's going to be tag team champions for now. King of the Ring semifinals in the main event. Cody Rhodes beat Jey Uso, and hey, it was actually a solid match. But Cody Rhodes won as expected. He'll be facing Randy Orton in the King of the Ring finals, which I'm glad they didn't have Jey Uso actually win this. I didn't think he would. I was just kind of, you never know what it'd be. But yeah, it was a good main event, I thought. I actually liked the match. I don't think it was like a all-timer or a classic, but I liked the match. I thought it was fine. Like, it was solid for what it was. You have Michael Cole acting like this was a generational classic when it wasn't. But I thought it was good. You know, I thought it was a good main event. But they have good chemistry in the ring, so I'm not surprised this was a good main event. But yeah, good episode of Raw. I'll be doing SmackDown on Friday. I'll be returning to SmackDown. Probably just go home shows, but yeah. That's all to say here. Peace.